In this video, I'm going to show you how to take your new device strap with a D-ring on it and how to attach a device to it. You can see all you need to do this is you need your new device strap, you need your device. I have a Garmin device here, but theoretically this should work on any type of device. It'll be the same concept. And then you'll need a flathead screwdriver. So we're gonna put the device aside because first we need to take apart the strap so that you can thread it through your device. So the first thing we're gonna do, you'll notice the non-adjustable end. So this is the adjustable end. The adjustable end is going to stay as it is. This is attached with rivets, so this does not ever come apart. The end with the D-ring, this has 2 Chicago screws. These can be unscrewed, and that's what we're going to do in order to thread it through our device. So take your flathead screwdriver. You'll want to use your finger against the back so it doesn't just turn, and you're just going to undo your Chicago screws. When you get close to the end, you can always use your fingers to do the rest. Just going to put them to the side right now. And you're going to slide the clip off. I am going to hook it back into the other end so that I don't lose it. And you're going to slide the D-ring off and put that to the side. All right, so now you have your strap. You're going to slide it and thread it through your device. I start with the larger end, so the GPS end here. And you want to do it so that it is as close to the adjustable piece as possible, just to make sure you have enough room on the end to attach it. You can always move it around later. So we're just going to thread it through. And you can see I have tons of space here, so I can move it around after I get everything attached, but this just gives me a little bit of leeway. So now we are ready to attach it back into our other clip end. Before we do that, we're going to take our D-ring and we're going to slide it on. You want to make sure that the D part is facing out so that you're able to clip a leash onto it. Then you're going to take your BioThane, you're going to thread it back through the clip. This is why I like having it clipped into the other end, besides the fact that you won't lose it. You could make sure that you're threading it the correct way. So you want to do it facing in to the collar. Once you start it, then you can unclip the end and move that clip piece to the center of those 2 holes. Then we are going to attach the first Chicago screw. You can leave the D-ring as it is for now because we're gonna get that in place after we attach the first Chicago screw. So take 2 pieces of your Chicago screw that you set aside previously. I like the flat end to be facing out. I just think it looks nicer. So I take that and I put that on the outside. Okay. And then I take the other end, which is the piece that allows you to put the flathead screwdriver in it. You can put that through this side, and you're just going to match up the pieces as best you can. And I like to start it just with my fingers, okay, till it gets attached, and then screw it in the rest of the way with your screwdriver. Keeping your finger on the back of it, especially as you get tighter, so that it doesn't just spin around and actually tightens. You're gonna want it pretty tight. When you're doing it at first, if you're unsure, you can always tighten it after. So you can do one and then get the D-ring in place and then tighten them both at the end, which is what I'm gonna do here. So I have it in, and now I'm gonna get my D-ring in place. So I'm going to take the D-ring, I'm gonna push it up, and I want it to be as close as possible to that first Chicago screw that we just attached. Okay, so I'm really gonna push it up there. And now I'm gonna put in my second Chicago screw. So again, flat end. I'm gonna go back and tighten my first one a little bit more. And that's it. So now we have our D-ring attached in the appropriate place. We have our strap in our device, and you're good to go.